I am looking to zhuzh up my home office space because we're moving into a new era of myself and my business. So I want to redecorate my space right now so that I bring in some fresh energy and just like revamp it a little bit. So I thought, why not take y'all with me while I redecorate? If you are new here, my name is Cassandra and I create videos on productivity, self-love, and the occasional travel and living abroad vlog. I also run a creative marketing and media agency called the Quirky Pineapple Studio. So I am currently going through a pivot in my life and the business, and I want to turn my creative marketing and media agency, the Quirky Pineapple Studio, into my plan B and make full-time content creation and all of the other avenues that it opens into my plan A. So the way I set up my office currently is that it was built to really help me scale and grow my marketing agency. And now that I don't want to do that anymore, I want to change up the space so that it really brings in that fresh energy for this new stage of my career. So we're gonna zhuzh it up together. I've got a couple spaces that I want to specifically focus on, and I want to hang up some new art and all of that stuff. So let's go. Before we get into actually decorating and taking off art and putting up art on walls or anything like that, I want to talk about what the vibe I want my office space to be, which reminds me that I probably should have created some Pinterest mood boards first, but I'll work on these post editing and put them here so you can see what the vibe is that I'm going for. But to give some like adjectives to describe it, I would like my office space to be colorful, creative, and rejuvenating. I feel like rejuvenate is a really good word because I really want my office space to not only be a space where, of course, I'm working, but a space that brings in inspiration, a space that I feel inspired to create and share stories with you all, and also one that like basically recharges my battery. I know like an office space is where you work, but I want my work to like recharge me because I feel so good doing what I'm doing. So the spaces that we are going to work on today are my office walls, the bookshelf, the day bed that I have, and then my desk. Let's get started because there's a lot of spaces that I want to zhuzh up. Okay, we might have accidentally ripped off a little bit of paint with the tape. I don't have paint at home, so we're just gonna leave the hole there, and then maybe whenever Mario and I move out of this apartment, I will repaint all of the walls in this office because it's not just over there, it's also where I hang up my 6-month wall calendar. Yeah, oops. So I took off all of the painting that I had on my wall. I bought some new art prints from a Black artist in Washington, D.C. Her name is Cherie Brand. This is one of them, and then this is the other. And then I have some art from local artists here in Toledo. Here's one. And I love this one. So I'm gonna update where I hang up my art. I'm also going to figure out a new spot for my 2024 bullet journal and maybe throw away some of the watercolor paintings that I made like 2 years ago. As much as I love this cactus watercolor painting, I think it's time for it to go. And I can practice my watercolor painting and then put those up later. So yeah, well, I'm gonna figure out where to put this art, and then that'll be it for my walls. Am I about to put my vision board back in the same spot after I just took it off the wall? Yes, I can't find another place for it, so I'm just gonna put it back where it was originally. I'm rearranging my bookshelves and I'm trying to figure out where to put all of my books. Most of my books actually are in my Kindle, but I do have a couple books, like physical ones, so I'm trying to figure out like a cute way to set them up, and then also a way that like doesn't look cluttered, because as much as I love organized chaos, which is like totally my vibe, I think I need something where it's just easier to clean, so when I'm dusting I don't have to move like 10 million thousand things. Now let's move on to the desk space. This one, I have a couple things that I want to like put up on my desk, I guess. My friend Nieves gave me like a stationery holder, so I want to find a place for that because I want to have a place for like my cards when I write cards or birthday cards for people, where I can hold like my stickers and scrap paper when I'm doing bullet journaling and all of that stuff. And then I think I just have a couple random things that like I don't use, but they take up space. So we're gonna try and find places for them, and then also rearrange like my little corner over here, which is like my cutesy little space with my picture with me and Mario and just like some inspo, and then kind of dust everything off. I just rearranged it and I just took off everything because I didn't like how I set it up and it looked kind of similar. So I'm gonna kind of just play around with it. I'm really trying to find a place for this box that my friend gifted me. I wanted it kind of hidden, but then I was like, oh, if I have it out, it's easier to grab like my stickers. Like, look at all these stickers I got. And these ones that my sister gave me, they're little Squishmallow stickers. So I want to find a place where I can just easily grab this, especially when I'm doing bullet journaling or more like creative craft journaling. So I thought I wanted this hidden, but now I actually want it out. So we're gonna have to play around to see how to configure this space. Who else here considers themselves a hoarder? I don't know about you, but if I go shopping or somebody gives me a gift and something comes in a nice bag, or even if it's just like a nice paper bag or like a box, I will save it. It might be like maybe like an immigrant family thing, but I got this box as part of my birthday gift maybe like 2.5 years ago, and I've never thrown the box away because I was like, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I'm gonna use it for something, and now I'm going to use it for something finally. I am going to use it as a place to hold my notebooks and kind of like pens and things like that in like this little nook as part of my desk, because right now everything's kind of just stacked on top of each other, but I want it to be easier to grab. So I'm gonna put it in here and like organize it so I can just like pick it up through like sideways, like with the bind. Does that make sense? And yes, for all the people who are like, throw away your junk, I like to keep my junk just for instances like this. We finished with the desk, which I think is the biggest one since I'm mostly sitting there all day, most of the days. And now the last spot to redecorate, which really is more like tidying up because I don't really know how to decorate a day bed, is my day bed. Right now it is a hot mess. As you can see, there's just lots of things on there. I don't know if you all have like that one chair in your bedroom that just becomes your clothes chair that you just like throw used clothes on or like put random things. That's what this day bed has become for me, and I, instead of using it as a place to kind of like just drop stuff, I want to have it so that I can study here, I can read on the day bed, I can work here if I'm feeling low energy and I don't want to be at my desk. So I'm just gonna tidy this up because right now there's just like a lot of random stuff here that needs to go. Also, if you all have a day bed and know how to like decorate and make it like the cute cozy space for yourself, can you let me know in the comments how you did that? Because I have no idea what to do with a day bed. I've never had one before and I didn't want to get rid of it, but I don't know what to do with it. So any ideas are always welcome in the comments. Hello. Okay, time to tidy up. Also, I just wanted to show you all, I'm not a Taylor Swift fan. I know. But I saw everybody making friendship bracelets and I found this little bead kit and now I want to make friendship bracelets with my friends. So this is just cute. I just wanted to show you all. Look at how nice it is. Okay, anyways, back to cleaning. Books we do not want. I think we have redecorated, tidied, cleaned up everything. Now I just want to vacuum all of it and then we're gonna Palo Santo this shit up and my office will be refreshed with new energy. Okay, time to vacuum. It feels good to refresh the space and call in more of that energy and really like the opportunities that I want for myself. For joining me as I redecorate my office space. Do you usually redecorate if you want to bring in fresh energy into any space that you are usually in or where you work, anything like that? Let me know in the comments below. And if you liked this video, don't forget to give this video a like and also subscribe to the channel. I will see you all in the next video. Ciao!